Hi guys and welcome to this PLC tutorial. In this tutorial we will learn how to control multiple outputs. So let's begin. In this tutorial we will cover two different cases. The case 1 is if we have multiple outputs, then how we can control them using a single input. For example, if input A is pressed, then it will be controlling output A and output B both. And the second case is that if we have multiple outputs and we have to control them with multiple inputs in sequence, then how we can do that. Now let's create this logic in the TIA portal software. So here I am using a normally open contact and it will be acting as input A. And I will be using this output and it will be acting as output A. And since we need multiple outputs, for that I am creating here a branch and I will be using here another output which will be acting as output B. Okay, now let's create the tag in order to assign the input output addresses. For that I'm double clicking here show all tags, and here I am creating tags for input A, input underscore A, and input underscore B. Okay, and now output underscore A and output underscore B. And also we need to make sure we have to use the correct identifier. For inputs we use I and for outputs we use Q. So I am changing here from I to Q, and this will be 0 as well for the output A, because for outputs we use Q as identifier, and here I am using output underscore B now, and this is now Q. Okay, so we are done with the tags. Now let's get back to the main window. So click here, and now let's assign the input output addresses. So this is input A, okay, and then this is the output A. So click here output A, and this is output B. So this is the logic of controlling multiple outputs with a single input. Now let's click on this start simulation. This window will get appear. Okay, drag this window here and click on load, and after that click here and select start module and click on finish, and then click on this window in order to go into the project view and select the very first option, this one, and create a project, and then these options will get appear. So we need to go into the sim tables. So click on sim table underscore 1 and then select this option in order to load the tags we have created. Okay, now we can toggle these buttons from here. We also need to make sure that we have turned on the monitoring mode, which is this button. When we turn on the monitoring mode, we will see this green line. Okay, now if we press input A, both of the outputs should get turned on, and as you can see, both of the outputs have been activated when we activate input A. And similarly, when we deactivate the input A, both of the outputs get deactivated. So basically this was the concept of controlling multiple output with a single input. And then we can have another case when we have multiple outputs but we have multiple inputs. For example, input A and input B. So let's do that. First we need to go offline. Okay, and now I am dragging this normally open contact here, and it will be acting as input B. So let's assign the address of input B to this one. And now in order to activate the output B, we need input A and input B both activated. So let's do that. First we need to download this program and then click on load. Okay, and then turn on the monitoring mode from here so that we can see the green light. Okay, now let's toggle these buttons. So we know that if we turn on the input A, only the output A this time will get activated. And as you can see, only output A is activated when we turn on input A button. But for output B, if we want output B to be activated, we have to turn on the input B button as well. So this is basically the case too, that if we have multiple outputs and we have to control them with multiple inputs, then how we can do that based on what we are doing and what is our application. So that's all for this video guys. If you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.